guys, Urban Viking Ale Review. Right then, this is my fourth and last beer that I got from Tesco's. The first one was a really nice craft lager, the other two were malt bombs, which are really not my sort of thing, so excuse me. I'm hoping this last one's going to be a bit more of a decent one. Well, not decent, but you know, more to my palate. Okay, and the next beer I'm going to be reviewing is from, what's the name of this brewery? See, this is how blind I go into reviews. I just buy the beer and, you know, Wadworth. It's from the Wadworth brewery, 5.5%, and I really like the label on this one. It's the Bishop's Tipple. It's got a lovely churchy sort of label there. Look at that. Lovely, really nice. That's a really pretty label. Okay, let's give you some info on this. Bishop's Tipple, first brewed to celebrate the inauguration of George Raindorp as Bishop of Salisbury. This Wiltshire strong ale has a full flavour which is well balanced with hop bitterness for a clean finish. Lovely. Welcome to Wadworthshire. You are taking a step back in time to a time when fine ales were brewed from the purest of natural ingredients and matured to perfection in oak barrels, handmade by master coopers. A time when trusty shire horses delivered ale to country inns, and blissful moments ticked slowly by as you sipped an impeccable British ale without equal. This is Wadworthshire, and the time is now. See for yourself at www.wadworth.co.uk. I really have trouble with my W's sometimes. 5.5%, so Bishop's Tipple. Let's give it a go. It says contains malted barley. I'm really hoping this one in there isn't going to be another one, but if it is, that's just the way it goes. Right. Let's get it in a glass. Okay. He's looking slightly lighter than the other two previous ones I've had. I believe this is one of the beers that was in the Sainsbury's Great British Beer Hunt. I can't remember. I know there was a Bishop's something, but I'll have to have a look online. Yeah, it's a nice sort of pale bronzy colour. You know, tiny little head. Let's give it a nose. Oh god, I bet it's going to be malty again. Oh, actually, that's quite light actually. Getting a bit of citrus on that one. Also, like a black pepper or something like that. Bit sulphurous, and slightly, almost like a bitter smell, which is strange. There is a bit of malt, but it's very, very slight. Yeah, it doesn't give too much away, the nose on this one. I think this one's going to be more in the taste than the smell, so let's see where we go. Cheers guys. That's quite nice. Yeah, it's quite boring really. Come on, let's be honest. I pay for all my beers, so no, I don't know, it's just, oh, it's quite disappointing really. Bloody hell. See, this one's really, really light. I'll give you an idea of the flavour. Right, the initial taste is quite bitter. You're getting a nice bitterness, but then that disappears and you get this really sort of slight maltiness, which turns into a lingering end note of bitterness. So it's like bitter, a little bit of malt, bitter, bitter, little bit, bitter, little bitter. So bitter, little bit of malt, bitter, and that's it. There's not really much else to it. There is some citrus in it. Now that I've had another gulp. A little bit of lemon and stuff like that. It's almost, it's really, really distant, but it's almost like a really dry grapefruit. But it's so far back. You really have to sort of suck it out to get the flavour. But you know what? The more you drink it, the more you sort of settle into it, and it's quite nice. It's a hell of a lot of bitterness in it. Not a grapefruit bitterness, just, you know, your traditional, excuse me, bitter flavour. Which makes it really refreshing. Excuse me, sorry, I've got the right burps today. I don't know what hop would create that bitterness. It doesn't really say, so I don't know. I'll take a guess. I'll say it's probably Marisota. Is that quite bitter? Maybe. Who knows? What do I know? I'm just a bloke with a shaved head drinking a beer. Yeah, it is nice and refreshing. But it's not got any flavours that are going to make you go wow, you know. It's, oh, that bitterness at the end though. It's so dry. And it also trails into that sort of aniseedy, not aniseed, dandelion-y sort of, I think I mentioned it before, when you was a kid and you used to rub the dandelion stalks, and you'd get that sort of astringent bitterness which just constantly sits on the back of your tongue. I've got it in the McEwen's Champion. It's very, very similar. So I really don't like the aftertaste on this one. You know, if you had a really nice beginning, you could put up with a crap end. But this is like quite an average beginning, and then you get in with a crap end. So honesty, I'm always honest. I don't like that. That's going to get a 4 out of 10. It's nice and refreshing, but the aftertaste is shit. Don't like it. I'm going to drink it now just out of spite because that's my last beer. So, oh, that's really pissed me off. That has 4 beers and only one of them I liked. Oh well, that's the luck of the draw. So, yeah, Urban Viking Ale review. Blah blah blah. Bishop's Tipple. 4 out of 10. See you later. Cheers.